For that guy right there. Came all the way out here without a neck. Can you guys turn the lights up a little bit? The lights? Oh, he left? He didn't pay the bill? What the fuck? Oh, now I feel like I got a strip. What's up? Is that a guy? Better not have been a guy. Good? All right. All right, one more time. What's going on, everyone? What up? Yeah. What's up, big cholo? Man, you're a big-ass cholo, huh? Yeah. You're like the one that they send out to eat the little cholos when they don't put in work.
I'll take the pony. You take the gazelle.
Órale, I don't know what that means. Fucking Steve Irwin over here talking about animals and shit.
It's a lie, Steven.
Ah, órale, what's up? Are you like the real cholo? Old school?
Like Nacho Libre.
Old school cholo or new school cholo?
Well, fuck, I'm forward, so I'm old school.
What happened?
I'm forward, so I guess I'm old school.
Old school, órale, fucking American, me over here. Hey, old school cholos are hard though, man, because back in the day, if you want to be from the neighborhood, you had to put in some work, right? It's not like that no more. Now if you want to be from the neighborhood, all you got to do is like them on Facebook. I think I'm gonna fucking join, dog. Fucking crazy. Man, this is far as fuck. Seriously, it took us like 4 moons and 3 suns to get here. Fucking crazy. We put it in on the map and it was like, are you sure? But we found it. We found this place. Give it up for it. We found it. We found it using Google. I could find everything on Google except my dad. It's all right. You guys don't know him. It's cool, dog. It's cool. I haven't tried to look for him on Yahoo. No luck there neither. I haven't tried the Mexican version of Yahoo. Ya se fue. Still no luck, man. We got the Latinas version of Destiny's Child over here. Fucking Desiree's Chicas and shit, eh? Man, this is awesome, man. So Mother's Day's coming up. Give it up for all the beautiful mothers in the house. Yeah. Right? Give it up for all the mothers that are still here, the ones that have passed. That's awesome. I just lost my mom like a little less than a month ago. So give it up for my mom. Man. It's crazy because she was the funniest person that I ever met, and she didn't even realize how funny she was, man. You know? Because even before she passed, she told us, she said, mijo, I want you to cremate me and spread my ashes on the freeway coming up from Mexico because it reminds me of sneaking over the border. I swear to God, that's what she said. And that's what we did. We did that for my mom because that's what she wanted. And I told one of my friends this. I told him that we spread her ashes on the freeway. And he was a white guy because, like Cochino said, I live in Huntington Beach. And he was like, oh, I don't think he could do that. I think that's illegal. And I was like, yeah, I know. But so was my mom. I don't give a fuck, dog, you know? She was crazy, man. She was hardcore. She was married at 17 in Mexico. And she wanted to come to the U.S. But my dad, he would come back and forth because he was a lot older than my mom. So he would come back and forth and go back to Mexico. And he told her, no, because the U.S. is going to corrupt you. But she was determined. And my dad was a really big drinker. So one day my mom got my dad drunk and coerced him into the trunk of a car and fucking snuck him over the border. That's how they got here. He woke up in LA like, what the fuck, dog? You know? But think about it. When my girlfriend gets me drunk, she takes me to the bedroom. Right? My mom got my dad drunk and took him to another fucking country, dog. That's fucking kidnapping and shit, you know? And when she passed away, she had 4 generations of family around her. That's crazy for a lady that had nothing but the clothes on her back when she got here, man. So that's fucking impressive, man. 4 generations of people. And before she passed away, she would always tell me that at family reunion, she'd be like, look at me, mijo. All of these people, all of them, because of my Virginia. I said, Mom, it's called a vagina. She said, that's what I said, mijo, my Virginia. I said, Mom, Virginia is a state on the other side of the country full of a bunch of, okay, never mind, it is a Virginia, Mom, it's a Virginia. Man, it's crazy. She learned English by watching American TV. By watching American TV, she learned English. So every time you would have a conversation with her, every now and then, she would break out into a commercial break when she'd be talking to you. It was crazy. One day she was telling me, mijo, so how's your girlfriend? And if you're having trouble with your transmission, you always call AMBO, MCO. So how's work, mijo? Yeah, she was the trip. I used to call her my little Ewok. Something about Latinas, you're beautiful women. Beautiful women. But something happens around 60. You're already laughing. I haven't even got to the joke yet. Something happens around 60 where you shrink, you expand a little bit, and you chop off your hair, and you waddle like an Ewok. Oh, man. But it's crazy because she was old school. She was old school Latina, man. And like old school Latinas, like they'll say whatever's on their mind. And sometimes it comes off a little racist and shit, you know? One time I took over one of my friends to go visit my mom. And my friend was Native American. And my mom was having a nice conversation with my friend. As soon as she found out that my friend was Native American, the first thing my mom said was like, oh my God, I love going to casinos. I said, Mom, you can't say that, it's racist. She's like, but they're Indian casinos, mijo. You don't like to be called Indian, Mom. She was my little Mexican Hitler and shit, you know? Yeah. But she did, she loved going to casinos, she did. I would take her to casinos every year on her birthday. You know, take her off the leash and let her run around and shit. The last time I took her, I was like, I'll let her do her thing, I'll go do my thing. How hard is it gonna be to find her, you know what I mean? I don't know if you guys been to a casino lately, but everybody there's fucking old. So after about like an hour of looking for my mom, I couldn't find her, so I said, fuck it, I went home with a Filipino lady. Fucking lumpia for life, dog, you know? That's crazy. She loved my girlfriend though. It's cool. So she got along with my girlfriend. I'm in a relationship. I'm glad I'm in a relationship. You guys are married, right? No? Just fucking. That's what we came down to. Just fucking. How long you guys been just fucking?
22 years.
22 years. Fuck, man. And still, right? Look how you either you love her or she's a hostage right now because I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Hey, she speaks for now. She's dead.
Oh.
The way I look at it, you don't need paperwork to say you love somebody.
Are you giving us a civics lesson, dog, or what? This is what I learned in prison, fool.
Exactly. If she leaves me now, she keeps the house, she keeps the car, I'm fucked either way.
Yeah. You sound like you're fucked right now.
I don't know, she's dead.
Somebody needs a fucking meeting, fool. That's cool that you guys are still, after 22 years, still in love. That's awesome. I've been with my girl for a little over a year, so, you know, it's cool. I'm glad I'm in a relationship, though, man, because guys alone, we're horrible, dude. We are. I could tell you're in a relationship because you're dressed nice, right? When I was single, all of my clothes, my shirts, boxers, and socks came in packs of 3. Right? 5 if they were having a sale, dog, you know?
So you're backwards. When you're single, that's when you should dress nice.
Okay. I'll take care of the jokes, fool. It's all right. He's like, I got 5 minutes, fool. Hold on, let me see. No, but see, now that I'm in a relationship, now I buy my clothes at stores like Lululemon. $90 for one fucking shirt, no layaway. Fucking crazy, dude. Yeah, I seriously, I was single for a long time before I got with my lady. I was single for so long that I had to buy an Alexa just so I can have somebody to talk to when I got home. But I fucked up because I bought my Alexa from the swap meet. And her name was Alejandra. And that fucking bitch cake with the attitude, dog. I took Alejandra home and I plugged her in and I was like, Alejandra, turn on the lights. She was like, fool, you don't know me. I don't need no man telling me what to do. And that bitch stopped working right there. I had to take her ass back to the swap meet and shit, you know? Yeah. I'm glad I'm in a relationship. Is this like your guys' a date night? Is it like a date night for you guys? Yeah? Because there's nothing else to do out here. Dude, my last date night with my girlfriend didn't turn out the way I planned it to be. Because we were out at dinner and I was telling her, babe, when I take you home, I'm gonna fuck you up. Yeah. 30 minutes after we got home, we were both knocked the fuck out on the couch. And I just had a birthday too, man. What I'm saying, I'm getting older. Getting older sucks. I'm at the point now where the decision between having sex and taking a nap has become a fucking dilemma, dog, you know? Now, instead of telling my lady I'm gonna fuck you up, I tell her, like, I'm gonna nap the shit out of you, babe. I'm gonna nap you like you've never napped before. No, yeah. I'm dating a sister. I got myself a black girl. Give it up for me. Yeah. Fucking love it, dog, but she scares the fuck out of me, fool. No, but see, when I first got with her, I was expecting like a sister, you know, like listening to NWA, fucking crip walking into church, drinking malt liquor. I thought she was gonna have a cool name like Shanae or fucking LaQuanda. No, none of that, dude. Her favorite group is not NWA. Her favorite group, I kid you guys not, is Nickelback. Yeah, right? That's what I said. And she drinks wine in a glass. Not in a brown bag. And her name is Cheryl. Just Cheryl, like a fucking librarian. I'm like, man, this one is broken. Somebody left her in the white setting. Yeah. But it's, huh? Torrance, fool. She lives in Torrance. Yeah. It's cool though, man, because like, I'm thinking back to when we first got together. You know, like when you first got together before you went to prison? Like you try to remember each other's similarities, like the things you have in common, you know? So like me and my lady, like we're both into fitness, we both like working out, but she's like on a whole different level of fitness. She's like Equinox fitness, you know? And I'm more like Planet Fitness. She looks like an Olympic athlete, fool, like an Olympic athlete. I look like I should be Olympics too. Fucking Special Olympics, you know? Because we went running, and I don't run, you know? We went running the first time, and I'm trying to get legs, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm game, you know? So I was stretching out, getting all into it, and she hits me with this. She's like, so how many miles do you want to run? So yeah, right, so I'm stretching out, I'm like, hold on, sister, because she's black. I'm like, hold on, sister. Do you mean like plural, like more than one? So then I hit her with this. I'm like, look, I only run as far as I need to get away from the fucking cops, right? After that, you're just showing off, man. You're just showing off. It's crazy, but like I said, she does scare me, man, because she's badass, man. She doesn't fuck around. She looks like she could beat some shit up, you know? And now I look like I want to talk about it. Like if somebody hits me up and they're like, what the fuck, fool? And I'll be like, I'll get behind my girlfriend and shit. I'll be like, babe, take care of him for me. You know? Like if it was just me, I'd be like, what's wrong, fool? Like, are you all right? I'm sorry your parents didn't love you enough, you know? Fucking hug it out. Okay, that joke was way better in my head, I swear to God. Oh, so you guys drinking? You guys drinking, having fun? Yeah. I don't drink anymore. I've been sober for almost 5 years. Yeah, don't clap, it wasn't my choice. Right? This stupid judge and his court order bullshit, you know? You get a couple of DUIs and suddenly you got a problem, you know? Anybody here have a DUI? One fucking honest cholo in here. Oh, two. Two.
Each finger.
Everybody else, the case is still pending, dog.
It was a lie. They fucking.
Yeah, it's crazy because the last DUI, I got that shit when I was stuck in traffic. Yeah, I'll tell you guys the story. See, I was fucked up. And I had to take a piss, you know, like when you're drunk and you gotta pee. So I was honking at the car in front of me for so long that a cop that was a couple of cars behind me actually got out of his car, walked right through traffic up to my window, and he was like, what seems to be the problem? And I was like, man, I've been stuck in this traffic for hours. Is there something you can do about it? And that's when he asked that question. Have you been drinking? And I was like, seriously, like, what are you asking me that for? And he said, because, sir, you're in a parking lot. So if you guys are gonna get all pedo tonight, like, don't sit in your car trying to sober up, because you will confuse yourselves. I don't smoke weed anymore. Anybody else here smoke weed? Any weed smokers? Yeah. See, I used to, back in the day, like back in the 90s, I used to smoke weed. But back then it was a lot different, because when we told your homie, like, hey, let's go get high, you'd go to the backyard, pull it out of the grass, and then circle around like a bunch of indigenous people passing it around and shit, right? Now it's like a science. Like, they chop that up and they fucking dissect it and put it. It's fucking weird, dude. Last time I got high with cochino, I was back on my iPad and I couldn't find my cell phone. So I used the house phone to call my cell phone. I heard my cell phone ring in the room, so I put down the house phone. I would pick up my cell phone, but see, I was so high, I forgot that I called the cell phone from the house phone. So I picked up my cell phone. I seen that I had a missed call from the house phone. I was like, dude, what the fuck? I'm the only one here. So then I called the house phone from the cell phone, but the line was busy. I forgot to hang up the goddamn phone, dog. So that's when I really freaked out, and I locked myself in the closet and I called 911. I was like, help! Someone broke into the house and they're on the phone right now. I was trapped in the closet like R. Kelly. Okay, I got one more joke and then I got to get back to the kitchen down the street. So thank you guys, man. So Cochino said I live in Huntington Beach, but I didn't know he's, I'll get back to rewind. I live in Huntington Beach, but I didn't always live there. I grew up in La Puente. I don't know if anybody knows where La Puente is. Fucking hood, ghetto and shit, man. Yeah, she knows. Orale. Fucking someone's got warrants over here. La Puente was very ghetto, very hood back in the days. We used to have a lot of cholas, a lot of hood rats and shit, you know? And now they get older. They get older and shit. So I got a question for you guys. Since a how older woman is a cougar, does that mean that a how older hood rat is a possum? I'm looking around the room. There might be one or two women in here thinking to themselves, oh my God, I wonder if I'm a possum. Well, fear not, ladies, because I got a short list of qualifying factors, right? If any of these apply to you, then that means you are a possum. All right? Number one, when you're growing up, if your nickname was Shy Girl, Sad Girl, Lonely, or Stranger, you're a possum. She's leaving because she's a possum. If you buy your makeup and your groceries from the same store, you're a possum. If you have a tattoo of an ex-boyfriend who is currently serving time in prison, then what are you? A possum. If you have a tattoo of an area code that no longer exists, you're a possum. And the last most important one, ladies, is if you are in your early to mid-30s and a grandmother. Yeah, then fuck that, man. You're just Mexican, man. Hey, thank you guys. I'm Dennis Vargas.